Hello, I'm Jana, and welcome back to the Crafty Corner. Welcome to episode 2 of Distress This Book. I am having fun playing with some of the art prompts created by Mariah Elizabeth. And, of course, we're giving them a distressed twist, hence the new title, Distress This Book. So, let's head on over to the Crafty Corner and start playing. So, we're going to be jumping right into another segment of Distress This Book. Our first prompt for today is going to be create smudges. So, to create smudges, we're going to be using the Distress Pearlescent crayons. But first, I want to put down a good layer of collage medium because for this page, I'm going to need a good slip and slide to get these crayons moving. So, let's go ahead and start putting down some of that collage medium. I've got one of the larger jars here. We're just going to open that and smudge this all over the page. And I think we'll be smudging on both sides. So this has been really fun diving into a new way of creating with some of the Distress products. I absolutely love these prompts, and it's a great way to stretch creativity. Because sometimes you kind of get stuck in a rut, you don't know what to do, you don't know what to make, and every once in a while I need to do something that doesn't involve a tag or a card. And this for me is a great way to stretch that creativity and keep all of those creative thoughts flowing. Okay, that's not bad. Let's go ahead to this page. Nice thing about the collage medium, it is going to dry pretty fast. And spreading this on with my fingers, I know that I'm going to have good coverage. Alright, almost there. It's pretty good. These little clips on the side, by the way, are from Ideology, and they are just the right size for holding these pages down as I'm working on different segments. Okay. There, the pages are all nice and coated. So I'm just going to quickly hit this with the Ranger Heat tool, and then we will be back to start smudging. Okay, now that we have all of our collage medium nice and dry on the pages, it is time to start smudging. So I'm just going to be pulling in different crayons, and we will see what we get. I think I'm going to kind of go for a bit of a rainbow vibe, and I'm going to see where this takes us. So let's go ahead and start scribbling down some color. Just going to put little bits here and there, and you know what? I think we can kind of put the rest of this on fast forward. And here are our pages of smudges. Those look great, and they're so shiny. Now, I just want to do one last thing before we start the next section. I want to add a few flowers to this. Just going to add a little extra something. So, I've got a few die-cut flowers off to the side, and I'm just going to grab a few of these and add them in. Let's see, that one, that one. So, just adding a few flowers to this gives this a more finished look. Okay, got that one there. I'll put this here, and let's see. I've got to have a blue one around here somewhere. Perfect. Alright, and I will just add those with a bit of glue, and we can call this a completed segment. One more flower. This one was done with some alcohol ink. We'll put that right there. Let's see. You know, I've got some plastic around here that I can stick in between. There we go. Take that and close that. And let's flip to our next section. Okay. So, setting aside the crayons, the next thing that we're going to be trying is this one. Create your own directions. Write something in the box and then follow the directions. All right, need my other clip. Good. So for this one, since we've now got those wonderful paints back from the vault, I decided that I want to feature a couple of those as we alter this page. And to alter this page, we are going to be adding distress paint with a brayer. This one's going to be definitely very abstract, but given that I've got all the splotchiness from one of our earlier challenges, I wanted to just cover that up and make a nice background. So off to the side, we're going to be using some mustard seed. I'm just going to put that a little bit of that on the media mat. I've got a couple of spots where I'm going to be placing stuff down. We've got wilted violet. This one is back from the vault. I'm very excited about that. One of my all-time favorite colors. I just love purple. Okay. And we're also going to pull in some blueprint sketch. Another back from the vault. Another good color. I'm so happy to be seeing these colors again. And you know what? Just for some contrast, let's also add a dash of tumbled glass. Now, I'm extra excited about tumbled glass because I never had originally collected tumbled glass in my original distress paint collection. So I think that's pretty cool that I got a second chance to get my hands on that particular color of paint. All right, so I'm going to start off with a base of blueprint sketch, and I'm just rolling that right onto my brayer. And we're just going to brayer it on just nice and quick. I'm not going to think too much. I just want to get paint on here. Move that clip for a moment. Get some more paint. And just roll it. The entire goal of this is to cover these pages and make them look interesting. Okay. Not bad. Alright, now let's move on to some wilted violet. Alright. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely liking that. A little bit of this going that way. You know, I think I'm even going to cover up the directions, and I think I will rewrite those after we're done with the page. Yeah, there we go. I might need to go in with a... Oh. Yep, I think that's going to fit. Cool. All right. It's not bad. So I'm going to pause this for a moment. I'm going to give this a quick dry with the Ranger Heat tool, and then we will continue adding in some of the lighter colors. Okay, now we're going to scoop up some of the mustard seed. Let's see what that does for us on these pages. Okay. Ooh, interesting. I'm going to go kind of light with this. All right, and over here, I'm just going to completely steamroll over all of that written stuff. That's okay. Okay, oh, I'm liking that. Just quickly cleaning off the brayer, and then I will go in for our last color, which is the tumbled glass. Okay. I can't wait to see how this looks. This is a different color combination than what I'd normally go to, but I'm greatly enjoying trying out new things in this book. Oh, I need some more purple. Better. Interesting. I'm not getting as much blue on that page as I want. You know what? I think I do want a little bit more blueprint sketch. I did get the tumbled glass to show up nicely on the other page, so that makes me pretty happy. Let's go for some blueprint sketch over here. There we go. That's balancing that out better. I want a few more. There. Ooh. I think I'm really happy with those pages. Cool. All right. I think I'm going to leave these just as they are. I actually really like this. Okay. Well, let's move on to our third and final challenge for today. Later on, I'm going to come back and write back in the instructions. But for right now, let's move on to the next page. You know what? Before that, I kind of want to add in some word stickers. Just because we can. Be brave. Inspire. Curiosity. Turn the page. Perfect. Okay, next segment. This one is going to be a little simple, but I think we can spice this up with a couple of stamps after I get done filling out this list. So this says creative record of your week. Answer each of the following questions for every day of the week. What did you wear? Okay, so this is going to be pretty repetitive. Every day I wear cargo pants. So I'm just going to draw a line all the way down through Friday. Now, the only difference was they were black on Monday, green on Tuesday, black, green, and black again. And what did I wear it with? I wore it with a t-shirt. And the t-shirts were, let's see, black, gray, black, blue, and black again. Tomorrow, I'm going to be wearing lounge pants and a black t-shirt. I really don't have a whole lot of variety. And the same thing on Sunday. That really doesn't change. I like a very easy to put together wardrobe. What did I eat? Well, let me kind of work backwards. Yesterday was breakfast for dinner. I'm just going to do whatever I had for dinner for the what did I eat? Because I can't remember what the other stuff was. That was eggs, sausage, and tater tots. Tuesday was steak. Monday was pork. Wednesday was Chinese food. And today was meatloaf. Friday's going to be pizza. And tomorrow it's going to be grilled pork. What was the best part of your day? Monday. Played 10 games of chess with student. Tuesday, played basketball with different student. Thursday, I played 8 games of chess with my favorite student. And Wednesday went to art class with another student. And today, what was the best part about today? Having time to create. The best thing about tomorrow is going to be making art. And Sunday, sleeping in. What was the worst thing about the day? Well, today I was super tired. Wednesday, I was running late. Thursday, was there anything? Yeah, rolled an ankle. Monday, tired. Tuesday, very tired. And hopefully Saturday and Sunday are going to be amazing and nothing bad is going to happen. What is one random activity you did? Monday, made a new variant for playing chess. On Friday, today, I was carving a stamp. Thursday, got hooked by a student while they were fishing. Wednesday, played Garbage, which is a wonderful card game that I play with many of my students. And Tuesday, I got to play Cribbage, which was awesome. I love that game. That is lots of fun. And I've got no idea what's happening on the weekend. Okay, so I filled this out the best that I can. Now, let's add a couple of fun stamps. I think I've got a little bit of paint left over, so let's take that. I've got a Creative Block stamp. Just gonna stamp a few things on here just because we can. Why not? It gives some visual interest to the page. And uses up the paint that is still on the media mat. All right, good. And you know what? I think we might have time for one more quick page. Let's go ahead and turn the page. For our last art prompt today, we're going to create an ink blot. Oh, how fitting. We make many ink blots when playing with distress, so that's perfect. Now, I'm not going to be ink blotting directly on this page. As we can tell, the page is not going to hold up to the inky dip and drip technique. But what we are going to do, we are going to be pulling in a Distress Reinker. I have got Scattered Straw. I'm going to pull in Distress Oxide, Peacock Feathers, and let's see, I've got some other colors here. How about some Abandoned Coral and maybe a dash of Mermaid Lagoon. So our first ink blot is going to be the traditional Distress Ink and Dip technique where we smush down all of the inks just like this and then dip and drag a tag. For the second tag, I am thinking that we're going to be dipping into the Distress Spray Stains. That's going to give us a beautiful inky and flowing movement that is hopefully going to contrast with our first tag. So let's go ahead. I'm going to add a little bit of Scattered Straw, just like that. All right, let's go ahead and put this on fast forward as we dip and dry. For the first tag, we're going to be using a traditional mixed media craft stock tag, size 8. For our second inky tag, I'm going to be using one of the smaller number 5 tags, and we're going to be using some of the Distress Spray Stains and an oxide. We've got Lumberjack Plaid, Savage Patina, and Frayed Burlap. So again, we'll put this on fast forward as we create our inky tag. Here are the finished inky tags, and this was for the Create an Ink Blot page. Now that we have made the ink blocks, it says make some observations about it. Well, I'm going to list on the back what we used. On this one we have Distress Oxide Peacock Feathers, and then we also had some Distress Ink Abandoned Coral. We've also got some Mermaid Lagoon. This was also Distress Ink. Okay. And then we also had some Distress Re-Inker Scattered Straw. And we'll put this one on the page here. And this one, we've got some Distress Spray Stain, Lumberjack Plaid. We also had some Distress Spray Stain, Frayed Burlap. And we had some Distress Oxide Spray, Salvaged Patina. So I'm just going to take these and we're going to put them into the book, and I'm going to do that with a little bit of washi tape. This is some Ideal washi tape, and that will be perfect for placing these in the book. All right, that's good. And we'll do the same thing for the other tag. I have my description on the back, but the chances that I'll actually ever look at that again, not very good, so I might as well add a bit to the bottom. Okay, and put the final one in over here. Oh, that was fun. I always love the dip and dry technique. That always gives lovely ink blotches. Okay, let's do a quick review of the things that we worked on today. The first technique that we played with was the Create Smudges pages. We created this page with some of the Distress Pearlescent crayons and added a few flowers from Sizzix Wildflowers die set. After, we took out some Distress paints and brayered this page. This was create your own instruction page, and it was brayer with paint. Then we made a list. This was a create a record of your week, and I wrote that out using one of the Distress markers, and then we spiced up the page with just a little stamping using some of the leftover Distress paint using the stamp set art blocks. Then our final page today was create an ink blot, and we created some wonderful ink blots on tags using a mixture of Distress spray stains and Distress inks. Thank you so much for joining me here today for the second episode of Distress This Book. And until next time, happy crafting!